If you boil all the questions in my life down to gravy, as they say back home, it really comes down to people have two questions. Number one, what happens in the end? Number two, am I doing it right? And um, I want to address the second question because it seems very timely now that we're on the tippy edge of the beginning of the season of Lent. People often come to me and say, Father, I want to be more patient. Father, I want to be more kind. Father, I want to be more temperate. Father, I want to be more chaste. I want to grow in virtue. And I remind them that you can't will yourself to be more virtuous. It's not like, I'm going to work out and lose weight, or I'm going to work out and grow muscles, or I'm going to, go through a moral, spiritual workout and become a kinder, more patient, more temperate, more chaste person. Um, the saints testify that humility is the mother of all virtues. And they go further in saying, if you ask God for greater humility, all of the other virtues, all of the kindness, all of the patience, all of the temperance, all of the chastity that is appropriate for a fruitful Christian disciple will follow. So, if you're still struggling to understand what is my Lenten sacrifice going to be, I would refer you to the Litany of Humility. There is a whole list of petitions in that prayer. The first half has to do with things that we would like the Lord to remove from our lives. The second half of the prayer are things that we would like the Lord to grant us the grace to desire. But each one of those is a path to an increase in humility, which, as I just said, is a path to growing in all of the virtues. So, if you're still thinking about what am I going to do for Lent this year, track down a copy of the Litany of Humility, pray each one of the petitions, but pay attention to the movement of your heart, because every single time I pray that prayer, there's one particular petition that I'm like, ooh, that's the one that I want. And I think that's the Holy Spirit working in our lives, prompting us to understand that we can grow in humility if this one barrier or if this one facilitation of humility were present in our lives. So pray the prayer, pray the litany of humility. Pay attention to the movement of your heart. When one of the petitions draws your particular attention, go back to that petition again, and then make that petition the center of your daily prayer, and ask the Lord to deepen your understanding of why that is a barrier in your life, or why that would be the path to greater humility in your life. And allow the Holy Spirit to guide you through this great season of penance and almsgiving and transformation that God wills it to be for you and for everyone that you love. So get ready, because here we go, my favorite season of the year. And I'm so much looking forward to walking with all of you through this season step by step. And remember, God really is who He says He is. You are who He says you are, and live the life that He created you to live.